Gold. All right, we got a good sweat here as we have a minimum of 100K in there. Might it be 200? Might it be 400?
My friend Samuel just got second place in the 40K mystery bounty and gets to pull 7 bounties for upwards of $400,000 each. But before that, I'm gonna play the $50,000 tournament.
Good luck.
Thank you. You're jumping in too? Nice.
I know, right? Mario.
Today's coverage, 50K 8-max action from Sporting Monte Carlo, moments away. $1.7 million up top. That's the biggest haul that we've had thus far.
So the CoinPoker friends, there's a big group of people who now represent CoinPoker on these events. There are different friends group now, I would say my personal friends group who I'm the closest with, like Roland, Tom, Samu, Curtis, Emilia, Fedor, Thomas. Like these are my circle, the people that I study with. I know Fedor the longest. I met him through poker, but poker was not really a topic because I was still playing professional sports back then. It came more of a topic later on, and without him I wouldn't be playing Tritons, I wouldn't be playing high stakes, and he's the reason I'm here, and he's the reason why most of the CoinPoker friends are here. They came to Jeju early this year, and now more people. I think we will see way more of them in the future, because I think they will dominate. Now we're on break, there are 123 players already, 73 are left. I have one really interesting hand against Christoph, where I do call pre-flop. On the flop I think it's both is fine, I can call, I can check raise, I went for the check raise. The 7 pairs, which is not too great for my range because I have less combos of sets, so like if there's a few 7s less. Nonetheless, I think King 10 does work well for a bet to get him to fold out some of his range. And then on the river, the 4 of diamonds arrives. So I make the flush, and there's now about 80% pot left. In my position, I think it's a rather clear all-in. I do have some bluffs. I have like King 10 without the suit, I have Queen 10, I have Queen 9, I maybe have something like 6-9 suited, which I might defend pre-flop, I'm not sure. And then I hand like Ace Queen with the Ace of Diamonds. So I went for the all-in. Christoph fought for a very long time, ended up calling with 10-8, so blocking my full house combination and the straight. And now we're up to 480,000 chips. So we play for another 4 or 5 hours until day 2. Triton is like by far my favorite poker stop. Like in poker, there's not even a close second. Good morning. They have the best dealers, the best tournament directors, the best streams, and just the experience is just outstanding. People come and pay such a high buy-in because they just want to play this event. That's why they've been so dominant the last years, and that's why I think they will keep the best series over the next years. It's just so impressive, like how they bring like this scenery and vibe to like every stop. Jeju, in Monaco, in Montenegro, and it doesn't matter where, it's always like a perfect setup, and that's just really impressive.
While I didn't last that long on day 2, 3 of my friends did.
Event number 5 here at the Triton Poker Series in Monte Carlo. The 50K no limit told them. We're down to a final table of 9. They're gonna play for more than 1.7 million for first, gold and glory.
You can see in the back, we have the final table of the $50,000 tournament. 3 of my friends, Alex, Marius and Dominikas, all 3 are on the final table.
Like we're playing online for like 10 more years and we never played together a final table. Now to be all 3 in one event is terrific, it's perfect.
It's obviously nice having a couple friends at the final table. It felt like we're playing home games, and it's funny that so many Alex at the table.
It's still amazing that 3 of us, we all made a final table, and to make it a top 4, make a deal all together, that's amazing.
Yeah, there was a couple of good spots to pick up, but mainly the last hand was very interesting. It was a very bad turn for me, but I felt like if I fold that combination, I'm folding way too much. So I thought that I needed to call because we're playing just for the first place. So there's no more payouts, I don't need to fold. Regular payouts, I would probably just fold, but now I just can call and try to find something out of line in his range.
Dominikas Nikolaitis saying GG's to the rest of the boys as he bows out in 4th after another incredible performance.
One hand that's gonna give me a headache is the ace-jack suited hand where I called raising a position where I lost basically most of my chips, and then Alex Foxen, who became like a big chip leader. Yeah, I think it's a main hand which I'm most concerned about. Let's put it that way.
4.4.
There's the announcement we were all waiting for. This is huge. I mean, this is tournament defining. It's Foxen, bro. He knows Foxen's capable of putting him in the blender. He's flicked in the one chip call, and Foxen scoops an 11.2 million chip pot. Who's it going to be? Ponokovs or Foxen picking up their first title here in Monte Carlo in the 50k. This could be over in the blink of an eye, so don't go too far. Live from the Sporting in Monte Carlo.
To be honest, I was just like watching the other guys who were playing at the final table. I mean, pretty strong players, and I was kind of drawing that first part of the FT, and then finally get some hands and watch the other guys bust it. So it's kind of very nice to ladder, but yeah, I'm just playing my game.
If Ponokovs can hold, man, he's really in there.
This is exactly what we were alluding to when it comes to playing an epic heads-up match. If he can just hold, we've got a battle on our hands, and it's looking clean. The 10-8-6 two clubs board. Oh, the king of diamonds on the turn, now leaving Ponokovs drawing to 7 outs once. Can he find it? No. 6 of diamonds completes the run out. Title number 1 for Ponokovs will have to wait as he adds a massive 6-figure score to his already impressive Triton track record. But how about this? Well, not to take anything away from this exciting 50k, but what about the bounties from event number 3, the 40k mystery bounty? That top bounty prize of 400,000 that we were alluding to could be the difference between a winning and losing trip.
Okay, you got 7 bounties yesterday. What is your strategy going into that?
I spread all my bounties to all my friends basically, and hope to gather all the luck of every single one of them and try to pull the big bounties. The biggest one is 400k, and there's 3 200k bounties, so plenty of money to be pulled, and I think we have good chances of pulling a big one.
I think so too.
Do you have any tips for us from that?
Don't let Matthias pull. Take this one.
Okay. I don't think that's gonna be the big one, but it's gonna be a decent one. The big one's gonna be, I think, number 3, because there's Kotsinin, a guy that plays here, that gave it to me. He looks like Santa Claus, and he said to me when I busted him that it's a present from Santa Claus. So I think that's the lucky one.
You have some?
You have 7.
We have 7. Oh, now when you have bounties, it's we. Really? You're gonna let everybody else go?
Yeah,
that's cool. I love it. Okay. That sounds good.
Let us welcome the first of the 13 players who earned himself a whopping 7 bounties. Sam Mullur, come on down, my friend. Okay, hang on. We're tagging in right away. Emilian Pitavi. You have gold? Yes, he has gold. Zeros, lots of them, 100,000. Emilian Pitavi, Thomas Mullur. All right, 40,000 for Thomas. Tom Fuchs, come on down. It's white. Could be 80, but instead it's 40, but it's a draw again. It is 80. All right. Curtis Knight, maybe he's on a hot streak. Today was his first cash. 40. It's all right. It's all right. And up next, we have Roland Rakita. 40. And now Mario Mosbach. He has number 108, he says. Okay, reaching in.
Oh.
It's white. 50-50. 80, okay. He did all right considering the color. So now we're all the way up to 420,000. And Sam, you're going to pull your very own envelope. Lift it up, show it off. It looks gold. All right, we got a good sweat here as we have a minimum of 100K in there. Might it be 200? Might it be 400? You're shaking. 100,000. Very nicely done, Sam. A total of $520,000.
We got $520,000 in bounties. We were close twice with the golden envelope. We didn't pull the big one. However, it was still above what we expected. So it was a great pull. Now we're still curious who will end up pulling the big bounty. And you will see it here.
Oh my God! It's gold. Rip it open, Alex. $400,000. You hear that, friends? You're minus EV.
Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like down below. Make sure to hit subscribe because there's a lot of videos like this coming in the future and I would love to see you next time. Cheers.